you've been watching in our part of the world, the Middle East and North Africa, you'll have seen Ben Jacobs here all afternoon, fronting our beIN Sports news coverage.
beIN Sports Olympic correspondent Ben Jacobs joins us for the final part of the programme.
Bale inviting Ronaldo, sets himself, Cristiano Ronaldo! 10-man Real lead 2-1, and you have to say it is deserved.
Lionel Messi! Classic finish to the Clasico. Neymar to Luis Suarez. It's a hat-trick for Suarez. It's 40 goals in La Liga. Brilliant Barcelona. Sensational Suarez.
There's two issues here. One is in financial fair play. You can't be spending more than 30 million per annum. As far as the other figures are concerned, yes, they're huge, and it's obvious when you use common sense and crunch the numbers, and even look at other precedents like the signing of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, that shirt sales are going to come up, Paris Saint-Germain will become more marketable, money will come in. But under financial fair play, and this would be the second point, you can't project. Well, I think from both the leading candidates' perspectives, the bad news is they're still some way off an outright majority, and in round two, 104 votes are necessary. So in many senses, Prince Ali bin Al Hussein will now dictate this election. But now it's very simple, this FIFA election. Jerome Champagne likely to pull out. Prince Ali bin Al Hussein may take this to another round of voting, but he's some way off his tally from the last election. Is he going to pull out?
We expected it to run longer. What happened?
Prince Ali, who was third with 27 votes, was seemingly the linchpin, and obviously being Arab and from the AFC, the feeling was that he might give some votes to Sheikh Salman, but the final tally tells you that he's backed Infantino.
Huge moment. Up steps Al Soma. And he scores! Syria draw level! Syria keep their fairy tale alive!
Robbie Cruz as well, who scored the Australian goal, also came out and said this isn't the first time in this confederation that decisions like this have gone against Australia, and strong officials are needed in the second leg. So everybody talking about the penalty, but ultimately 1-1 was a fair result.
Haj Mohammed, Al Soma, big opportunity on his left foot! Syria take the lead! Could an upset be on the cards? Cruz, who's on the ball at the moment, into a dangerous area! Tim Cahill, goal number 50 for Australia, and one of the biggest that he'll score for his country.
Zaatari's oldest road is known as the Champs-Élysées. It's the heart of the camp and has the same hustle and bustle as its Parisian namesake. It's always busy, but on Sunday night there will be no room for bikes, with a huge crowd of Syrian refugees expected to line the streets for El Clasico.
25,000 people here share just one sports field. More support and funding is quite clearly needed.
30 women from 6 continents have spent the past week climbing Mount Kilimanjaro to stage the world's highest altitude football match in a crater just below the summit.
With the world record broken, celebrations can now begin Tanzanian style here at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Welcome to FC Midtjylland's training ground. It's been snowing overnight and the players are training behind me. One man though not part of this particular session as Midtjylland prepare for Manchester United is Erik Sviatchenko, because he's off to Celtic in a 1.5 million move. Erik, thanks for joining us and many congratulations. I guess it must feel strange not to be a part of the training session behind me.
Well, fans here on the streets of Bangkok have certainly fallen in love with Leicester City.
Thai fans of what they call the Siam Foxes were quite literally jumping for joy at Leicester's 2-day visit.
Even though we're 5,000 to 1 underdogs, apparently one of the teams who were supposed to be getting relegated, these fairy tales can happen.
Hazard scored a goal. At that point I said, we are champions.
It's unbelievable the spirit we have now at the moment.
Of course, you're watching Leicester City. Will you be keeping an eye on Riyad Mahrez? Any truth that you've bid for him?
Yes, of course we watch all the players, but we play Leicester in the second game of the championship, so of course it's a good opportunity for us tonight here to see them.
Would you like Riyad Mahrez though, yes or no?
I cannot give you a yes or no because we do not publicize our transfer interests, and the best way to make things happen is to keep it as secret as possible.
Ben, what else is making the news today?
Well, lots of women's semi-finals. Let's start with the basketball. USA women into the final for a chance to win gold. Yet again, absolutely no surprise here, and they were victors comfortably. Let's take a look at their semi-final. They were able to see off the French 86-67. Diana Taurasi top scoring here with 18.
We talked too much about doping already in the build-up to these games. We're going to be talking about it some more over the next day or two.
Alexander Platnitskova, the Ukrainian javelin thrower, has
said.
lost his silver. Thank you very much. You've been practicing all morning.
Look, myself and Grant, we've been talking about this green pool. What we've been told? Any reason, any rationale for what happened yet?
There's three reasons. The most likely, as Grant alluded to before, is algae, and that infects the pool, and if there's a lack of chlorine, then it turns it green. The second one is oxidised copper. Possibly one of the pipes connecting to the pool that helps clean it has gone rusty, and the oxidised copper could also turn it green. And the third is obviously those overzealous swimmers that may have confused the pool for a toilet.
You've got to watch the third one. Yeah.
Ben, before we go, what else is trending on the world of social media?
Well, we've got the mystery of the pool, but we've also got the mysterious haircut. Marjorie Yamwi. Take a look here, number 12 in the national anthem, perfectly normal Barnet. Now watch this. How on earth has that happened? Is it an electrocution maybe? Possibly she's seen you without makeup.